Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and your weekly love check-in for the week of 20th of July till the 26th of July. In this weekly all signs love reading, we look at the person on your mind, the love energy between you, their feelings, what are they hiding, their next move towards you, and what's next in the connection. These are general readings, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in, and you will know why it is so important in love and soul connections. So let's get started with Aries. Hi Aries, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Aries and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, so we have the ship card, mirror, and cut down. So you could be in the energy where you're in probably in little to no contact with your person, and you're ready to cut the cords and move, release what does not serve you basically, and move into what you feel like you deserve in love. And this is what you have been reflecting in, taking the time to go within and reflect of what you want in a love connection. Seven of Pentacles is what I'm picking up. Heavy reflection going on. Your person could be now realizing also that the energetic cord between you and them is weakening, probably because you're tired of their behavior, of the in and out, on and off connection, and this is why you have been looking within yourself. And this week, especially Aries, because we have Mercury going direct, you may find this connection starts making more sense to you as that emotional fog begins to lift. Feelings, conversations, and the hidden truth that might have felt uncertain become more clearer, bring in more clarity to where the connection stands and is heading. Okay, all right. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person on Aries' mind hiding from Aries in the week of 20th to 26th of July. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aries, the person that Aries has on their mind. What are they hiding from Aries, universe? I wish you were here with me. Okay, so it's manifesting you also Aries wanting to use all the tools that they have at their disposal to be with you, because I want a future with you. They want something long term, and this is what they have been reflecting on, probably because they sabotaged the connection. As the card says, I sabotaged a connection because it was too intense. Their own behavior of not thinking their actions through, following a pattern with you, because of which you got tired. Probably they had some kind of inner wound also that was there, because of which you're in that stage where you just want to cut ties and move on, because it's been quite a few times while this has happened with you. I'm holding on to the memories of us. So Six of Cups energy is what I'm picking up. Somebody who has been nostalgic about the past, thinking about their behavior, thinking how they sabotage the connection also. and you're wanting to stop that pattern now, and they are having that realization when they reflect that they want something long term. I can't let you go. Yeah, has been thinking a lot about you, Aries. Okay, about their behavior. Devil also. So, but I see that you're probably tired of it. Let's see their next move towards you. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Aries mind towards Aries from the 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. Okay. So we have 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So when they have been reflecting on the connection, Aries, they are wanting to rebuild the connection, collaborate with you, work in synergy, work as a team with you, because they have a lot of regret. They are in a lot of guilt, has feelings for you, but at the same time there is some inner child wound that they feel that what I was picking up earlier is the reason for their behavior. And because of that emotional baggage of the past, whether it is past life or just some kind of wound that was there, because of which they're now they have intense feelings for you, but at the same time they have a lot of regret because they have been holding back while holding on to the connection. They have a scarcity mindset. Somebody who's holding on to the connection while holding back from you, not revealing everything to you, could be even in that mind frame that they do not have enough to build the connection also. And this is why is very possessive by nature, is somebody who also is taking the time right now to decide of what is the best path for their future, while they're considering their options, making that decision deep within themselves of what offer can they make to you, to create security, to create abundance with you. And yeah, they might not still reveal everything to you, because it's somebody who holds their feelings close to their heart also. Okay, something is happening in their energy over the next 1 or 2 weeks, and probably the lunar cycle, the lunar eclipse would bring in a lot of change within them. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aries and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Aries, will not resonate with all, so only take what does, and check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. And if it does, do let me know so I can tap into your energy more often. It just makes it easier for me. Okay. So we have 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups and the Moon. So this is in the shared energy field, Aries. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out, and you place it how it sees fit. So they want an equally balanced connection with you. They want equal give and take with you, kindness, reciprocity, generosity with you, to have new romantic start because of the feelings that they have, but are feeling a lot of confusion within them on how to have this new romantic start with you, how to claim this joy with you. The advice with the moon is to proceed with caution, Aries, when you're making that decision with them. It's just the advice with the card, because there is emotional confusion on how to have that equal give and take, how to have that romantic start with you, probably because you're in that energy that you just want to cut ties and move ahead in life. Probably the emotional confusion is somebody who could be having dreams about you, also with the moon card, somebody who is not sure how to claim this romantic start with you, how to have this equally balanced relationship with you. The other way I could read it is you are in that energy where you want to be valued by them, and yes, probably because you realize that yes, I do have feelings for them, but at the same time, can they value me, is what you're deciding also. And you're not sure probably with the connection, and this is why Ace of Cups is when you're making that decision, a new love could enter your life, somebody totally brand new, or you find that happiness within yourself. You find that joy within yourself, and this is why you are looking at their actions. If they can actually have a balanced relationship with you, can they actually value you? But with the moon, the confusion is there, yeah, because of the Ace of Swords, because you want that total truth from them, you want that total clarity from them, you want decisive action with honesty, with truth from them to have that romantic start with them. They also realize that they need to communicate with you with honesty, with clarity, and probably because they have that holding back from you yet holding on to the connection is the reason why you're having that confusion with the moon. Either ways, how to communicate the truth can be difficult for them, and that is why they are probably feeling that emotional confusion on how to communicate the truth to you. Either ways, with the moon, they are having a lot of anxiety about this. I think it's them, the moon for sure, because they were having a lot of emotional regret because of how they treated you, because of how they sabotaged the connection with you. So please proceed with caution is the advice, and follow your intuition, because they are blocking their intuition. And of course, look at their actions. That's what I have, Aries. Do check your other sign placements also for a complete picture, and let me know how it resonates. Take care, and I'll see you in your other signs. Hi, Taurus. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Taurus and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have the snake, paradise, ascending, and a karmic relationship. So you could be dealing with a karmic relationship. We are all dealing with karmic relationships, but this relationship with your person could have been intense and quite difficult with the life lessons that weren't easy to learn, Taurus, and you are in that stage in your life right now where you're ascending in your soul's journey. You have learned the life lessons, and you're transcending, you're progressing to a higher level of consciousness after learning the life lessons. You're ready for that new chapter, new phase in your life also, because I have the snake, which is Kundalini rising. Also, you're rising to your value, to what you bring to the table. Also, in the past, there could have been some kind of deception from your person, some kind of competition maybe, or because of the reason why you're learning the life lessons, whether it was self-love, self-value, self-respect, these lessons were not easy, and somehow there is growth, evolve that is happening in your energy, your person, and you will be vigilant with their actions. Now you will observe their actions, because yes, there was a lot of happiness between you and your person. Your person could be realizing that they could have listened to some influence of some other person somehow, but they realize the joy, the happiness, the how they could create this paradise with you. They could create, claim this happiness with you, and because they enjoyed your company and is probably thinking how to be in union to claim this happiness with you. But probably it's they somehow triggered something in you, also some kind of resentment, or there's was there with the snake card, just for your evolution, for your growth of your soul's journey, because snake is Kundalini rising and ascension card. So having learned the life lessons, you're ready to evolve to the next chapter of your life. Probably both of you are looking at the connection from each other's perspective also of what you have learned, because this week Mercury is going direct, and you might find that this connection starts making more sense to you of what of the life lessons it came in to teach you, how to be more vigilant, not of what you deserve in love. Now your person could be feeling the turmoil within themselves of how they could have been happy with you. So somehow this week that emotional fog begins to lift. Feelings, conversations, or that hidden truth that once felt uncertain may become clearer. It brings in greater clarity to where the connection stands, where it's heading. Taurus, let's see. Universe, in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what is the person on Taurus mind, hiding from Taurus? What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Taurus? The person on Taurus mind, universe. I want to hold you. Okay, so they have been thinking about you. Okay, I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. Yeah, because they have been looking at the connection from your perspective and realizing their mistakes, and because they realize of how they dealt with you is the reason for wanting your forgiveness, wanting to say sorry. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Yeah, remembering the shared moments, now having that realization when they look at the connection that with you, they could have actually claimed that happiness with spending time with you was brought in a lot of joy for them, emotional paradise for them, as the card said earlier. I've been working on myself. Yeah, so has been having that realization within themselves that they did not treat you right, and this is why wanting your forgiveness. All right, now wanting to make you happy. Okay, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Taurus mind towards Taurus from the 20th of July to 26th of July, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay, so we have the Emperor, Sun, Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I could be reading for a twin flame relationship or a deep soul bond where your person is now realizing that they want to take action. Could be a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, could be a father, could be an authoritative disciplined person who is at a leadership role, very protective of what they own, but they realize that with you they get that happiness, they get that positivity, warmth, joy with you, and this is why they want to take action to get things going, and is realizing, feeling the intensity, feeling the pull towards you with the Lovers. Has love, but at the same time making that decision, needs to make that decision on how to get into union with you, how to claim their happiness with you, how to claim that success with you, and to communicate the truth to you is the decision that they are making. Deep down, they are somebody with the Seven of Swords who might not tell you everything, so you need to pay attention to the to their actions, Taurus. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands below that, they know that they have hurt you. They also know that they feel like a wounded warrior also, and they're aware that your guards would be high with them after the way that they have treated you in the past, but somebody who's hopeful about the connection, and this is why carrying the load and wanting to run away from this wounded feeling, from this hurt feeling, because they hurt themselves also in the process, but still might not tell you everything of how much joy you bring, how intense the connection has been for them, how to communicate the truth, how they really want to get into union. Somehow Seven of Swords is here. They might act strategic with you also, so you really need to pay attention to the red flags, Taurus. But I think after learning the life lessons, you are being vigilant with that snake card, because you are ascending in your you have learned the values in this intense connection, the lessons, but still to be with you, because of the happiness they get, they might not tell you everything, so you will have to look at their actions, Taurus. Not going to sugarcoat it. Sorry. Universe, please show us what's next between Taurus and the person on their mind. What's next in the connection? Sound specific, Taurus, so will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates also. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords, Tower, and the 9 of Swords in movement. So this is in the shared energy field, Taurus. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energy. So I'll just read it out how it, just place it how it feels, right? With the 10 of Swords and the Tower, after how things have ended between you and them, they've hit the rock bottom emotionally, financially. Somebody who's in a lot of pain after how things have ended between you guys, and a sudden realization could hit them, a sudden move that they can make towards you. Also a sudden revelation could come to them also, is the Tower. They could even make a sudden move towards you after the realization, and 9 of Swords is here because of the deep emotional regret of how things happen. 9 of Swords in basically is in movement. It can go in either ways, but it still means the same thing. One is mental anxiety, trauma, somebody who's consumed by dark thoughts of how things have ended. And 9 of Swords in reverse is somebody who's feeling a lot of regret, guilt, on how things have ended between you guys, is still carrying that emotional baggage, childhood wound, or some kind of trauma within themselves, because of which they either ways will have a sudden realization on how to proceed. And with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, somebody who has a lot of passion for you and is thinking outside the box on creative ways on how to communicate the truth to you, realizes that they need to communicate the truth. Something could happen quite suddenly. The other way I could read it, Taurus, is after how things have ended, you want clear communication. You want the clarity, the truth from them also. And you could have a sudden revelation, a realization about this connection with them. Either ways, you are in that energy where you are you're thinking what is best for you, how to move ahead. Yeah, because 5 of Swords is here because they did not play by the rules earlier. They because they did not play by the rules, they are having that conflicted and defeated feeling on how to communicate the truth to you. And because they did not play by the rules, things ended. And while healing, I have been working on myself. While healing, while aligning their mind, body, and soul, the realization that they are having is they need to communicate the truth with you clearly, because that's what you want. Because in the past, they could have played some kind of mind games, could have kept something from you, twisted things around. And this is the life lesson that you had to learn, Taurus. And when you're deciding, this is what you're deciding. Are they actually still doing that? Because you need that truth from them. You need that clarity from them. Either ways, after how things have ended, you're taking that charge within yourself, and a sudden realization, a revelation on how you want to proceed can come to you also. Probably because of Mercury going direct also, Taurus. Sounds specific, so do check your other sign placements, even if it resonates, and let me know how it does. Take care, and I'll see you guys in your other signs. Hi Gemini, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Gemini and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Gemini, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Oh wow, Gemini. So we have talking, hammer, coffee cup, and backstabbing. So I'm picking up 3 of swords, 3 of cups, with Ace of Swords. Okay, so your person could have caused you a lot of pain, a lot of grief in your energy, because they sabotaged the connection themselves. Somebody who made repeated mistakes with you, because of which you were in a lot of pain in the past, and probably still are processing. But now I think you meeting friends for coffee, you're spending time with your loved ones, and rebuilding relationships in life. You could be seeing heavy synchronicity of 3s, Gemini, is what I'm picking up after the repeated mistakes that your person has made. You could be feeling that they stabbed you in the back also, because they sabotaged the connection. But now they are realizing their mistakes, and they want to spend time with you also, is what I'm picking up. Somebody who wants to work on the relationship after sabotaging the connection, with the talking card. Somebody who's interested in you. Could be you could be meeting somebody totally new also, because of the talking and the coffee cup card. Because you're spending time with your friends, family, you somebody could be interested in you. You're talking to somebody who's interested in you. Yeah, your person could be now realizing the repeated mistakes and is thinking, after sabotaging, how can they rebuild the connection with you. Okay, interesting. All right. Universe, please show us what is the person in the week of 20th to 26th July, the person on Gemini's mind, hiding from Gemini. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Gemini, the person on Gemini's mind, universe. Thank you. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, please. I'm ready for commitment. Oh wow, so this is big, Gemini. So in the past they probably had fear of commitment or something, because of which they broke your heart also. But now they are ready for it. I realize all the mistakes I have made. Thank you, universe. I did say that the repeated mistakes that they made, they're now having that realization, and they want to rebuild the connection with you. because they're ready for commitment. I sabotaged our connection because it was intense. So yeah, confirmation on what I said earlier on. In the past, they were the one who sabotaged it, but now wants to rebuild it because of the realization of the mistakes that they have made. I can't go another day without you. Is obsessively thinking about you on how to rebuild the connection with you, probably because the distance between us kills me, because there is physical and emotional distance between you guys. The World card sees you as the ideal person, has that realization within them that they messed things up by breaking your heart, but is now wanting to repair it. Okay. Okay. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Gemini's mind towards Gemini in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline, Gemini. Okay. All right. So we have 10 of Cups, Page of Wands, Magician, and the King of Swords. So they're manifesting you, wanting to use all the tools that they have at their disposal, whether it is willpower, determination, resourcefulness, intellect, because they realize with you they could create a storybook romance because of the happiness, the joy that you brought with them. They realize a relationship with you could lead with bliss, lead to a lot of happiness, stability with you. And this is why is thinking, what message can they send to you? What energetic message can they send to you? A light message just to test waters. Send you either a message to share some kind of a good news, or send a playful message just to test waters, is what they're thinking of sending. And the message that they send, they are trying to detach from their emotions because you bring a lot of happiness in their life. The message that they send, they're trying to detach with their emotions and think with their mind logically of how they can, what message to send you to create a rational relationship with you. They're thinking with their mind, Gemini, with the King of Swords, because they want to be wise in their approach also now. But the message is just to test waters, okay, of how you would respond. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Gemini and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Gemini, will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements even if it resonates, and let me know if it does so I can tap into your energy more often. Just makes it easier for me. Okay. So we have 7 of Pentacles and the Star. So this is in the shared energy field, Gemini. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So we have you are healing, okay, and while you're healing, you are working towards your purpose. You are wanting something long term in your life, and that is why you will be reflecting on the connection. You will be taking the time to invest in the connection. You will look at their actions. Your person, on the other hand, is also being very patient with themselves, because they saw that possibility of a storybook romance, a connection that was emotionally fulfilling to them, and this is why is in the mindset that, you know, good things take time. So you know, they should take the time also in the connection for it to go the distance, because they have been healing also, and while they are healing, they're seeing you as a dream, as a catch, and while healing, that hope within them to have that renewal with you is coming back. But somebody who's taking the time to invest in the connection is being patient with themselves and with you also when you're deciding about the connection. Could be seeing you as a spiritual person also. Either ways, they see you as a dream, as a wish, and this is why they want a renewal with you. But I see you taking the time to invest in the connection. Either ways, while you're working towards your purpose, you will be looking at their actions. Something could be coming to light to you over the next few days, probably because Mercury is going direct. You might find that this connection is making more sense to you, because that emotional fog while you're healing could lift also. That feelings, conversations that you're having with your friends, even probably with your person, or that hidden truth that was once uncertain, that they were probably not ready for commitment or something, is becoming more clearer to you. It's bringing more clarity to you of where the connection truly stands and where it could head to, or where you want it to go. Something is coming to light over the next few days, as the emotional fog lives in both of you, actually. That's what's happening astrologically in the sky, Gemini. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates. I'll see you in your other sign placements, dear Gemini. Hi, Cancers. Let's see. Universe, please show us in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what's the love energy between Cancer and the person on their mind. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Oh, wow. I really did shuffle, and these two cards, Coffee Cup and Backstabbing, did come out in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. So you or your person could have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements in Gemini. So do check it out if you have a placement there. So we have Coffee Cup, Seduction, and Backstabbing. So I'm picking up the Knight of Wands with the Three of Swords and Three of Cups. So your person could have made repeated mistakes with you that caused a lot of pain within you, and God was a source of disappointment in your energy. Probably because there was a lot of attraction, there was a lot of passion, but your person did not think their actions through. They took action without thinking it through. Knight of Wands energy could have been in and out, on and off. Could be also that things never got to an official committed stage. It was just a fun-based relationship, and either ways that caused a lot of sadness in you, but now you're in that space where you're spending time with your friends, you're meeting people. Your person could be wanting to spend time with you. They are thinking, after the repeated mistakes that they have made because of the passion, how they have a get together with you. But I see you doing much better, Cancers. You could be seeing that they are just a temptation. Probably for a few people, probably there was some kind of third party influence. And when I say third party, I don't mean a person. If you know it, then it's a different thing, but probably just parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, friend, family, whatever it was, that they got influenced by, probably, and that probably caused a lot of pain in your energy. But I think after the deception, after the lies that they gave you, you're finally seeing them and thinking it's just a temptation. And this is why you're pouring your energy, probably even thinking that when you're spending time with friends, you're feeling much better, you're doing much better. Okay, all right. Let's see, universe, in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what is the person on Cancer's mind hiding from Cancer? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Cancer? The person on Cancer's mind, universe. I have been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. Okay, so Four of Swords energy, somebody who has been taking a break. You could be in little to no contact with your person, Cancer, and while they have been in isolation, they have been healing, aligning their mind, body and soul, and probably thinking that they're not in the Knight of Wands energy. Somebody who now wants to think their actions, I hate seeing you with them. So are you meeting somebody on that coffee, or they're just reaching their own conclusions with I hate seeing you with them, probably because they're keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. Yeah, somebody who, because of their past mistakes, past action of how they behaved with you, not sure how to come towards you, but I want to guess you. Okay, is thinking about you intimately, finds you very attractive, Cancer. All right, let's see their next move. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Cancer's mind towards Cancer from the 20th of July to 26th of July, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline, Cancers. There's another card, just bear with me. A lot of thinking going on on their end. All right, we have King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they could be number one, they have a lot of passion for you. They find you very attractive, and because of the passion, they could be a charismatic person, could be somebody who's successful, or just because of the passion that they have for you, of the desire that they have for you, they now want to take charge to get things going. Somebody who wants to get into calmer waters with you, resolve the issues of the past, and they have been healing, aligning their mind, body and soul, trying to think while they are in little to no contact, on how to communicate with you, um, how to communicate. They realize within themselves while they have been healing that they need to communicate with decision, with clarity, with truth, with focus to get into calmer waters with you. But because of their own repeated mistakes that they have made with you, somebody who could have lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, wore a mask, whatever they did, things were not how it seemed. And this is why they are suffering from that indecision on how to communicate the truth after the repeated mistakes that they have made, is what they have been thinking. They have been feeling the reason for that indecision is the conflicted and defeated feeling within themselves on how to communicate the truth. Somebody who probably is after they gave you a deception, did not think their actions through, did not play by the rules, whatever they did, they know that to get into calmer waters with you, they will have to communicate truthfully. But how to communicate the truth is what they're not sure about, how not seeing the clear path. It can be difficult, but is thinking of creative ways outside the box on how to communicate the truth with you. Two of Swords is basically indecision energy. Somebody who is at stalemate with you, is avoiding to make that decision, even though they realize that somebody who's thinking that there are too many obstacles on how they dealt with you, how they broke your heart after this. They're not sure, and this is why they have been reflecting on the connection, taking the time to think of how they can communicate after the repeated mistakes that they have made, to see if they can have that balanced connection with you. With the Justice deep below that is definitely somebody who's also realizing that everything is a cause and effect of their own actions, but now wants to get into calmer waters with you, resolve the issues, but is not seeing that clear path because they know that they need to communicate, but it's difficult for them. And yeah, after that deception, after those repeated mistakes, can seem easy, but for the person who's doing it, can be a bit hard. Universe, please show us what's next. A lot of thinking going on, Cancers. Universe, please show us what's next between Cancer and the person that is on Cancer's mind. Specific energy will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements and let me know if it does. So we have Two of Wands and Knight of Cups. So your person is definitely seeing synchronicities of two. Two is all about balancing emotions. Two is about thinking about partnership while they're balancing their emotions, and even divine timing actually. So with the Two of Wands and Knight of Cups, this is in the shared energy field. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So they are deciding of what is the best path towards you. What is the best plan for them to send you the message that light, energetic, not actually light, it's an what is the best way to send you the message, to invite you because of the passion that they have for you. How can they follow their heart in asking you out? Somebody who is thinking will be coming in as a charmer, by the way, Cancers, because of the passion that they have for you, is deciding what is the best path ahead towards you, what is best for their future. The other way I could read it is you are choosing what is best for you, because Two of Wands is choosing the best path of what is best for you. You're choosing the best approach for your life. You want to follow your own heart. You want to follow your passion, your desire. With your person, you could be thinking that they are a charmer. They are being very tactful with you, probably, but yes, the passion is still there, but you are in that energy where you're deciding of what is best for you, Cancer, with your person also. Two of Wands, no other way to read it. What is best for your future? You're at that decision making stage while you're considering your options. Are they the best person? And when you're deciding this with a lot of grace. Also, if you actually probably they could send you an invitation to meet them or something, but you will still see them as a charmer, but you will decide what is best for you. Yeah, with the Devil. So yeah, they're obsessively thinking about you. Probably you are in that energy where you're trying to get a grip on yourself also, and with your person, when you're deciding, probably because of their past mistakes that they have made with you, you will consider your options when you're deciding, even if you think about them. That's what I have, Cancers. Do check your other sign placements also for a complete picture, because two of the cards did come out in Gemini. That's what I have, Cancers. Take care, and I'll see you guys there. Hi Leos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Leo and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay. So we have the girl with the snake, addiction, phoenix, and teddy bear. Okay. So you've laid some kind of firm boundaries with your person, Leos, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. And for me, the snake is the Kundalini rising. It's waking up to your value of what you bring to the table. The chakras are getting aligned, and your person could be now thinking about you. With the addiction card is the Devil for me. Somebody who's realizing that of the way that they have treated you also is obsessively thinking about you also, because you're like that phoenix rising from the ashes. You're ready for that next phase in your life after learning the life lessons. They are obsessively thinking how to be with you. Okay, and that is what they're thinking about. But somehow there is some kind of restriction, probably because of the shadow work, of basically the past of how they treated you, how to overcome your guards. But yeah, you are ready for the next stage of your life, and probably that is why with the teddy bear card, you're wanting a new love, probably to enter your life. Somebody is interested in you, also wanting to date you. Could be your person also who's thinking that after the way you have risen from the life lessons that you have learned, they are finding you so attractive, and this is why they want to rekindle the renew the relationship also. But still there is some kind of restriction with the devil is what I'm picking up. And for Leos, especially with the Saturn retrograde happening also, so things from the past, of what was unfinished could be coming up. But this week we have the Mercury going direct, so you may see the connection starting to make more sense to you. That emotional fog is beginning to lift. The feelings, conversations, or even that hidden truth that was once uncertain is now becoming clearer. It's bringing a lot of clarity to you of where the connection truly stands, and probably that is why you're wanting to date somebody totally new. Also, your person could be thinking that they are wanting a renewal with you, but there is some boundary there, Leo, for sure. Okay, universe, please show us in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what is the person on Leo's mind hiding from Leo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their high soul wanting to tell Leo, the person on Leo's mind. Universe, thank you. I need to tell you the truth. Ace of Swords. So they are realizing they need to communicate with you with clarity, with decisive force, with focus. While they have been healing, I have been working on myself. So 4 of Swords energy, they're having that realization within them that after the repeated mistakes that they have made, they need to communicate the truth to you. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. So clearly it does not have that confidence, is wanting you to make that move. Interesting, because I'm in love with you. Okay, so Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, a realization that they have deep feelings for you, but is still wanting you to make the move, because somebody who is feeling that emotional block could be the restriction on how to overcome your boundaries. I'm not asking you to contact them, is just what they're hiding, remember. Okay, I see you working on yourself, Leos. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Leo's mind towards Leo from the 20th of July to 26th of July, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. So we have 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Hierophant with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So they are quite stressed out and heavily thinking, but having a lot of dark thoughts on how to be with you, a lot of worry on how to be with you, and it's all in the mind with the 9 of Swords. Overthinking, over analysis has progressed to sleepless nights because they are feeling left out in the cold. Somebody who could be having financial troubles also, because they're not sleeping well in their life, is in the process of rebuilding their life also, wanting to show you the change while balancing their emotions, finances, really is reflecting on how to build this connection the right way with you, because they're realizing that the difference between right and wrong now. Somebody who is also adapting to the situation, balancing their emotions and thinking with their mind on how to have a traditional relationship with you is what they're reflecting on. Somebody who's thinking that they now want an equally balanced relationship with you could be somebody who holds back, does not reveal everything to you, and is deep down even thinking what offer can they make to you to create a connection that can go the distance, is why they're stressed out. Interesting. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Leos and the person on their mind. Sound specific Leos will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates. Do check it even if it does resonate. Okay, interesting. So we have the Moon, Queen of Swords and High Priestess. So this is in the shared energy field, Leos. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So they were feeling a lot of confusion, stressed out on how to build, and this is the emotional confusion with the Moon card. Somebody who is uncertain, could be having dreams about you, on how to be with you, is a lot of anxiety within them, is the Moon, on how to be with you after the deception, after the lies, after whatever has happened. Things are not very clear to them, so you need to proceed with caution is the advice with the card, and follow your intuition, because their intuition is blocked. With the Queen of Swords, I see you in this energy, Leos. You are, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, you've enabled boundaries. You're using all your strength in being real with yourself and even with them. You're being very honest with yourself. Your person could be seeing you as a bit sharp also, so yes, keep your calm if you want it, but either ways you're trying to detach from your emotions. If you were feeling the confusion with them on how to proceed, you could be in that mindset that yes, you feel that there is a mystery to this connection. You feel the intensity. Your person could be also realizing that there is a mystery to this connection with the High Priestess. It could be a soul connection also. The advice with the High Priestess is to look beneath the surface of what kind of soul connection it is, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame or a karmic. The reason why you could be confused is, I was speaking that earlier also, that your person is somebody who holds back from you, does not tell you everything, and that is the realization that they are having also within them of how to tell you the truth. They feel the need to tell you the truth. Somebody who has been holding back, probably because of finances also, that because their finances are not doing so well with that Five of Pentacles, because they were stressed out, insomnia, worry, also in the process of rebuilding their life. But either ways, with you, from your perspective, you are realizing that they hold back from you, and they are just a creature of habit. And this is why, even if you feel the intensity with them, you're trying to be honest and real with yourself. Queen of Wands, I like her. She is because she has gone through a lot. She's like that phoenix rising from the ashes. She is the person who now observes, listens, and then makes that decision. But she can be a bit harsh. Forget about the other person, yes, because with them it's a different thing, but don't be harsh with yourself. We all make mistakes, and that is why the girl with the snake, you've learned your mistakes from your past mistakes, and yeah, you being realistic. Your person could be somebody who's seeing you as quick-witted also, or you're seeing them in that energy, but either ways you're being real, Leos, is what I'm getting. So if you want it, just don't be sharp, but there is still confusion on how to be with them properly because they hold things back from you. And this is why Nine of Cups, you're somebody who wants to follow your heart towards your happiness, is what you're deciding on deep within also, because your happiness is what is important, and you're trying to make that decision from that place of wisdom, of that space of logic, on how to proceed. Your person is seeing you as a wish, as a dream, but feeling the confusion on how to be with you after the mistakes that they have made. A lot of anxiety, could be having dreams about you also. The advice with the moon is to follow your intuition and look at their actions, but please proceed with caution also, because things will get clear to both with time, because it's not clear to them, so it cannot be clear to you. So that's what I have, Leos. Sending you a lot of love, and I'll see you in your other signs. Hi, Virgos. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Virgo and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, interesting. So we have not enough, parting, old school, and self-indulgence. So you could be pouring in yourself, Leos. You're showing yourself self-love. You're waking up to your value, to what you bring to the table. You're healing, and you're pouring in yourself. Also, you could be spending time with your friends while you're being single. You are focused on yourself. Yeah, living in the moment, because with your person, you they could be now in that energy where they sabotage the connection, and after that they're feeling Two of Swords is what I'm picking up. They're feeling paralyzed on how to be with you, how to have the reunion with you. They are lacking that confidence, letting their ego, letting their fear, because they are finding it difficult on how to overcome the obstacles with you to getting to reunion with you. And this is why is replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness in their mind, while you're pouring in yourself. You are somebody who is now wanting a stable relationship that can go the distance with your person. It could be a soul connection that you feel, but after the way that they have dealt with you, you are, while being single, you're pouring in yourself. You're waking up to your value. You know what you bring to the table, and probably that is why they are not sure also how to overcome. Some kind of indecision is there on how to be with you. Okay, but I see you doing well. I think these two are you and that's them. Okay, let's see, Virgos. Universe, please show us in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what is the person on Virgo's mind hiding from Virgo? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Virgos, the person on Virgo's mind, Universe? I underestimated how important you are in my life. Yeah, so now now they are waking up to your value also of what you bring to the table, and this is why I regret what I did to you. Yeah, not having that confidence after they sabotage the relationship, and this is why a lot of regret of how they treated you. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness, wanting to say sorry to you. Okay, because I know that we have a soul connection. Yeah, Six of Cups, confirmation on what I said earlier on. They are replaying the shared moments with, because it brings them a lot of comfort. But because of the regret of how they dealt with you, they're suffering from that indecision, not having that courage on how to say sorry to you, because they realize of what you bring to the table. Okay, let's see their next move. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Virgo's mind towards Virgo from the 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson, Virgos, and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. So we have Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, Devil with the Empress. So they have feelings for you, but are feeling stuck, over analyzing the situation, overthinking the situation, feeling like they're imposed in a prison because of their own actions. Somebody who is feeling that their hands are tied down, they're feeling paralyzed also because of their past actions. Somebody who is obsessively thinking about you, yes, but at the same time feeling that restriction because of the shadow work, because of finances, or simply because how they treated you. They are feeling stuck, has feelings for you, could be is in the mindset because they see you, Virgos, as a mother. You could be pregnant, you could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body, or that special beautiful person, sensual beautiful person that they want to create the relationship, but they see you as somebody who is putting a lid on your emotions after the way that they have dealt with you. And this is why somebody who could be obsessively thinking on how to be with you but feeling stuck, not knowing. The restriction could be because of the past regret of how they treated you, or finances, feeling stuck on how to have that beginning with you, over analyzing, but really finds you very attractive with that Ace of Wands beneath that. Really wants to create a passionate new start because of the desire that they have for you, but not sure how to do it, is feeling stuck. And because if they're obsessively thinking about you, you could end up thinking about them also, Virgos. So this week we have Mercury going direct, so you might find that this connection is making sense. The emotional fog begins to lift. The feelings, the conversations, or even that hidden truth that were probably once not certain, that is now becoming clearer on where the connection truly stands and where it's truly heading, Virgos. For your person, they're feeling stuck while thinking about you on how to create the connection, how to have that, because you're putting also a lid on your emotions. But they could be seeing you as somebody who's very intuitive, empathic also. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Virgos and person on their mind. Okay. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field. Virgos, could be your energy, their energy, both your energy. So I'll just read it out and you place it how it sees fit. So we have 10 of Swords, Emperor and King of Wands. So they see you as an ideal person for them. Probably you also see them in that energy, but after how things have ended, after the breakup, after the divorce, after how just things have ended, they were already in the 8 of Swords energy. They've hit the rock bottom of in a lot of emotional, mental pain after how things have ended. And this is why somebody who is thinking outside the box on how to get things going, how to take charge, how is thinking outside the box on creative ways, on how to come out of this pain. Could be you also in that energy who they are very protective of how they have been, also with their emotions, but probably you are in that energy that yes, probably you see them as because Emperor is either a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, a father figure, or an authoritative, disciplined energy who now wants to take charge, now wants to take action because of the passion that they have for you, because of the desire that they have for you. They're thinking of creative ways on how to come out of this pain, how to be with you. But the King of Cups, again, Queen of Cups is here. So probably you are in that energy also because their throat chakra is blocked. Yes, you could see them as the ideal person for you. There could be a strong soul connection, like a twin flame or strong soul bond. But because you're in that energy, that you still see them as the person, but because of the pain that they have caused you, you are you're getting into your divine masculine energy. You're embracing your divine masculine energy. You're focusing on your own career. You could have started a new business, or you're thinking, because with your person you could be thinking that the throat chakra is blocked. So what can you do is in that energy, and this is why you are very protective of your peace. You're tapping into your own inner divine masculine energy, where you're pouring in yourself. You understand your person, because King of Cups and Queen of Cups, they understand each other. So I can't say anything to you. You understand them. The rest of us, if it was any other suit, I would have said, yes, probably you don't. But King of Cups and Queen of Cups, both of you understand. And because of the passion, both of you are thinking, taking the charge within yourself also. Your person is clearly wanting to do it, but is in a lot of pain and the restriction on how to proceed. But soul connections are very difficult to navigate. I would say if you're in a deep soul bond, meditate, especially if you're in a twin flame relationship. You really have to that is one of the ways you show yourself self-love, by pouring in yourself to align your chakras. That's what I have, Virgos. Do check your other sign placements, and probably you are doing that also, healing and protective of what lessons you have learned. Check your other sign placements, because this will not resonate with all. Take care. I'm sending you a lot of love. Okay. Hi, Libras. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Libra and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libras, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, so we have the Mirror, the Chaser, and Addiction. Okay, so probably you were chasing your person in the past, Libra, but now so you could have been dealing with the Runner. So we have the Runner and the Chaser dynamics going on, but your person could be somebody who ran from the connection, probably had some kind of fear of intimacy or something that was there, and probably even made you feel like you know, not enough within you, probably because this Runner is a difficult energy to deal with, somebody who could have been in the devil energy also, a narcissist also, could have basically you could be in the energy that you were chasing them in the past, probably because you had some kind of fear within you of the way they treated, but you realized, Libras, that what can you do? You can't chase forever. If they're running, they're running. So this is why you could be in that energy that they showed you the mirror of what you were doing in the connection, of what you were not loving yourself enough, accepting their behavior, and you probably are now trying to get a grip on yourself, on how they treated you. You're seeing through the mirror, and you're waking up to your value right now, of what you bring to the table, and because of how you're waking up, you're realizing your value, Libra, because you could have realized that probably you were chasing the wrong person. They had their own fear of intimacy, could not open up, or whatever they were doing, but now they have become the chaser, is what I'm picking up. They're realizing of how they treated you wasn't right, because the mirror works both ways. You probably were in that energy in the past, but you left it because you were dealing with a narcissist person, somebody who thought about themselves, was feeling that emotional block within them, on how to open up, or they were running from that intimacy, fear of intimacy. And you realized you can't do anything, and this is why they are now obsessively thinking about you, on how to be with you. Oof, a lot. And probably with the Devil, because of their past behavior, of how they love bombed you, how they were a narcissist, or it was just one-sided, they're feeling that emotional block on how to be with you, probably because they ran from the connection in the past, also ran from that intimacy with you. I somehow think in the past you were in that chasing energy because you could not understand, but now I think you're in that energy where you're understanding it clearly, especially because this week Mercury is going direct. You may find that this connection is making sense to you of why you did what you did in the past, because that emotional fog could lift, feelings, conversations, or that hidden truth that once felt uncertain can become clearer, bring in clarity to where the connection truly stands. Now I don't think you're in that energy. I think it's now your person who now wants to chase you, but is feeling the restriction on how to be with you, probably because in the past they were narcissist, ran, did, and probably you were thinking that is it one-sided. Okay, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person in the week of 20th to the 26th of July. What is the person on Libra's mind, hiding from Libra? What's heavy on their heart? And What is their higher soul wanting to tell Libra, the person on Libra's mind, universe? Sometimes we chase because we don't know our own value. I have been there too. So, okay. All right. I'm sorry, I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Yeah, in the past, they did something. They ran, made you feel like a chaser. And now they're realizing their mistake, that I'm sorry, I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Had some kind of fear of intimacy, abandonment, something was there. I underestimated how important you are in my life. Yeah, because now they're obsessively thinking about you, about their actions. Okay, I'm afraid of commitment. As I said, fear of intimacy was there, in opening up, in being vulnerable, and taking that commitment is... I really do care, even though I don't share it. So King of Cups energy has feelings but could not open up, could not be vulnerable. Could have been I'm ready to take my mask off. So Seven of Swords was wearing a mask, and probably this is why it was difficult for you, because things were not how it seemed. Could have been a runner, which is I'm afraid of commitment. Runner chaser dynamic is what I'm picking up. I was picking up earlier on, and they were the runner, Libra. But now I probably think that you've risen up to your value. You know what you bring to the table, and this is why they are obsessively thinking about you. But feeling that block because they were strategic, was wearing a mask, but now wants to open up because they have commitment fears. Okay, deep. All right. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Libra's mind towards Libra from the 20th of July to 26th of July, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson, Libra. And I think you really have learned that lesson, because I have Seven of Wands and Magician. Okay, all right, with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So they're manifesting you because they know that your guards are high with them after their actions. Your defense mechanism is definitely kicked in. You're not going to you're taking a stand for what you believe in now, and you will not back down from what you believe in. And they are wanting to use all the tools that they have at their disposal, whether it is their willpower, intellect, resourcefulness, in overcoming your defense mechanism. Somebody who realizes deep within themselves that this connection is worth fighting for, and this is why is balancing their emotions, their inner masculine and feminine energies, trying to be patient with themselves in how to overcome your defense mechanism. Something could be happening in their energy over the next few days, Libra, because the Mercury is going direct even for them, also because it's astrologically what's happening. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Libra and person on their mind. Okay. So they're seeing heavy synchronicity of 7. 7 is somebody who's becoming spiritual, is the number for Ketu, is waking up also. to the connection. There's heavy synchronicity of sevens that they're seeing. So this is in the shared energy field. Libra could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So with the Six of Cups, they are Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Hanged Man, and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so they're replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, and because it brings in a lot of comfort to them, and they are looking at the connection from your perspective also. Somebody who's waking up to the connection, understanding the connection when they look at the connection from your perspective, realizing on their own actions on why they ran from the connection, also why they were wearing a mask. Seven of Swords is somebody who is realizing when they look at the connection from your perspective, they realize that they gave you a false pretense. They lied, they cheated, they acted in a sneaky way, acted from a place of self-interest, betrayed your trust, were a runner, were probably running from the soul connection also, that they feel, but now are realizing that they need to let go of this running. They need to open up, and somebody who is still holding on, yet holding back from you, not revealing everything to you with the Four of Pentacles because of a scarcity mindset. Could be somebody who is in that mindset that they do not have enough finances or something also. But somehow, the other way I could read it is, when you're looking at this connection from their perspective, you are thinking that they just ran from the soul connection that you feel. Even if you replay these shared moments, you think deep within you, when you're making that decision about this connection, that they're just a creature of habit. They suffer from that scarcity mindset. They find it difficult to open up. They can be holding back from you, and this is why you feel like you want to run away from replaying the shared moments now, because you're tired of replaying and trying to understand the connection from their perspective. Either ways, a sudden aha moment could happen when you are replaying the connection also, where you realize that you need to release thinking about them. You need to let go and let them be how they are, because you can't change them also, and you want to follow your own heart to what brings you happiness. You could be thinking that with the Knight of Cups, that yes, they are a charmer. When they come, they can be very tactful also when they come, yet they don't reveal everything to you. You could have a soul connection with them, but because they don't say everything, they wear that mask, they do not reveal. So you're in that stage where you're waking up also, or you're taking that time to realize also. Seven of Swords, they still might not tell you everything, so you will have to look at their actions, because they feel that soul connection, but because of not having enough finances or something, that they end up running also. And this is why you want to follow your own heart. You could be seeing them as somebody who's tactful also in their approach, like a charmer. And you're in that mindset that they're just a creature of habit. And this is why you're trying to conserve your energy also. Something could happen in the mutual, and sudden aha moment could happen quite suddenly, actually. You, on how they treated you, of how they hold back things from you. They don't reveal everything to you, and this is why you want to follow your own heart. And probably because of their running in the past and now, even if you replay, you want to run away from that thought, Libra, because you think they don't, and this is why you're standing your ground. Okay. and to make that decision actually about the connection also after they're running, even though you feel that soul bond with them, you might just take some time to think about it. Libra, you might just take some time. Do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and let me know if it resonates. Take care and I'll see you guys there. Hi Scorpios, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Scorpio and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Universe, between Scorpios and the person on their mind. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hives. Too many cards. Okay. So we have the death, heartbroken, and mask. Okay. So after being heartbroken with the Three of Swords, for you Scorpios, of how things have ended between you and them, you had to learn some life lessons, and because of the life lessons you're ready to leave the past in the past. You don't want to give them any more second chances, because you had to learn those life lessons after the mistakes that they made. You're growing, you're transforming, because they could have been somebody who was wearing a mask, lied to you, deceived. Seven of Swords energy, somebody who things were not how it seemed in the connection, somebody who could have been strategic with you, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust. Either ways, because of that Seven of Swords, wearing a mask, even if they had feelings for you, they were wearing a mask, not opening up to you, and that brought in a lot of sadness in your energy, and this is why you're in that transformation stage. Your person, on the other hand, is realizing the repeated mistakes that they have made with you by hiding their feelings, and is in that energy that they are realizing that there needs to be a complete transformation in their behavior. After the repeated mistakes, then a lot of sadness of how things have ended. But I don't think you want to give them any more second chances, Scorpios, because you're tired. Okay. All right, let's see. In the week of 20th to the 26th of July, universe, what is the person on Scorpio's mind hiding from Scorpio? What's heavy on their heart? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Scorpios, the person on Scorpio's mind in the week of 20th to the 26th of July? I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Oh wow. So is thinking if it's a missed opportunity because of the way they wore the mask. I'm ready for commitment. Oh, now this could be big. Scorpio is somebody who now is realizing that this is the change that they need to show you in their behavior. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Realizes that they got a lot of happiness with you, a lot of joy with you, and this is why wants to make you smile. I'm on my way to you. Oh, interesting. Is thinking how to come in to show you the change. I'm holding on to the memories of us. Six of Cups energy is replaying the shared moments, because they get a lot of happiness with you. Probably in the past they did not open up, was wearing a mask, but now realizing that if they do not take off that mask and show you that they are ready for commitment, it will turn into a missed opportunity if they do not come towards you. Okay. All right. So this week, Scorpios, we have Mercury that's going direct. You may find this connection starts making more sense to you. Also, and the emotional fog begins to lift. The feelings, the conversations, and the hidden truth also starts making what was not clear before, what was feeling uncertain, can bring in a lot of clarity to where the connection totally stands and where it's truly heading. I think from your perspective, you're done, because they were wearing a mask. They were not ready for commitment, and probably that led to a lot of heartbreak. But you because you're growing and transforming, you want to move ahead in life. Don't want to give them any more second chances, but I think your person is feeling differently. Okay, let's see their next move, their next action towards Scorpio. The person on Scorpio's mind towards Scorpio from the 20th of June to 26th of June, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. I thought there's another card, just bear with me. So we have Magician, Ace of Pentacles, Moon, 10 of Wands, and Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So your person is feeling exhausted, weighed down by the responsibilities of life, weighed down by how they have treated you also, but they're still carrying that heavy load because they have hope in the connection. But somebody who is feeling a lot of confusion, emotional confusion, anxiety, after the way they have treated you. They could be even having dreams about you. Somebody who is not certain if you will give them another chance after the deception, after the lies, after they were wearing a mask probably, or whatever they did. Somebody who has hope in the connection, and that is why carrying that heavy load, but not certain if you will give them another chance, and that is why that emotional confusion. They are manifesting you, yes, wanting to use all the tools at their disposal to have a new beginning with you, to create a secure, abundant connection. But what offer to give you is that emotional confusion, because they could be even thinking that if you meet somebody totally new, they're worried about it. Because deep down they have a lot of passion for you, somebody who finds you very sexy, but even though they have so much of confusion, they will not be showing it to you, Scorpios. They and with the moon, you need to follow your intuition and proceed with caution. With them is the advice with the card. And cross watcher, even you do not suppress your intuition, and it's just because of the emotional confusion on what offer to give you, because they want that new beginning with you. They're feeling exhausted. Something could happen over the next few weeks, Scorpio, in their energy. Okay, they're feeling exhausted, uncertain on how to have this new beginning, but is manifesting this new beginning because of the passion that they have. Okay. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection. What's next in the connection between Scorpios and the person on their mind. Okay. Alright, so we have Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the World card. So this is in the shared energy field, Scorpios. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energy. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So they want a reunion with you. They want to spend time with you, but are balancing, adapting to the situation of what needs their attention first. They are prioritizing of how they can have achievement, success with you. What needs their attention first is what they're doing, because after the end of a chapter with you, they want a new cycle with you. They want to spend time with you, Scorpios. The other way I could read it is after how things ended with them, you're in that stage where you are meeting friends, you're spending time with your loved ones, and you're collaborating in some kind of artistic pursuits in your life. You're putting your energy with your friends, spending time with them, and some kind of an collaboration also is what you're thinking of doing, because you want a new cycle in your life. You're wanting that success in your life while you are prioritizing on what needs your attention first. Also, you're adapting to the situation. You could be a busy person now who is adapting, and with your person, when they ask you to spend time, or you with the union, you could be taking your time to think about, and that is the decision that you're making, needing to make. Also, if you actually want to reduce the distance with them, if you actually want to have that new cycle with them. Two of Wands, as I said, when you're deciding what is best for your future, while you're considering your options, your person is wanting a new cycle, wanting a reunion, but you're deciding what is best for you, while you're collaborating with other people, with friends, in an artistic pursuit or something. You're deciding that. Both of you could be seeing synchronicity of twos. Also, your person is definitely seeing synchronicity of ones and zeros. Please follow your intuition when you are making that decision, and definitely look at their actions also. Two is all about partnership, balancing your emotions, and one is new beginnings, ones and zeros. That's what I have, Scorpios. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your other sign placements. Even if it does, might give you a clearer picture. Take care, and I'll see you in your other signs. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Sagittarius and the person and their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Sagittarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, interesting. So we have the separation, runner, poker face, and the date card. So probably you are in little no contact with your person. They could have been a runner from the connection, probably had some kind of fear of intimacy or something, but is now thinking how to take that leap towards you, how to make that move towards you, to have that new beginning with you, is wanting to date you, is looking for that opportunity to take you out also. Probably is thinking about you a lot because it was an intense connection. You, on the other hand, probably right now, because of their running, whether it was from the connection or from the intensity of the connection, um, it created a lot of sadness in your energy, and because of that, you're now wanting to move on. You're wanting to date probably somebody new, could be even wanting to set an online date or something, because you want a new beginning in your life with your person. With the runner, you are probably not sure, and that is why you're not showing your emotions to them after the way that they have treated, but you're ready to get back into the market. Your person is heavily thinking about you, is what I'm picking up, on how to take this leap towards you, on how to ask you out on a date. Somebody is wanting to ask you out on a date. Could be the person who ran also, or somebody totally new. But I don't think you're showing your emotions to the runner, because it was an intense connection for you, Sagittarius. So this week we have Mercury that is going direct. So you may find this connection starting to make more sense. That emotional fog begins to lift. Feelings, conversations, even the hidden truth that probably were not clear before. You're seeing things very clearly with Mercury going direct, on where the connection stands, where it's truly heading. Okay, let's see, what are they hiding, Sagittarius? So you know astrologically what's happening in the sky. Universe, please show us in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what is the person on Sagittarius mind hiding from Sagittarius? What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Sagittarius, the person on Sagittarius mind? Universe. Okay. I sabotaged our connection because it was intense. So the intensity of the connection was too much for them, and probably this is why they ran from the connection, ran from the intensity of the connection, was not sure how they could feel that much. They will never compare to you. So please do not take a person from a general reading. If you know, then it's a different thing. Could be some kind of influence of people around them, friends, family, that they listened to or got influenced by Sagittarius, and now having that realization that it was an intense connection. I knew you were the one when I met you. So that soul recognition was there, that realization was there, that there is something special about this connection, and that love at first sight kind of feeling, or just that recognition was there. We are meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. So it's hopeful, wanting to wait while thinking about you. Okay, interesting. Probably is uncertain if you will give them another chance also after they sabotaged it. Okay, let's see their next move, next action towards Sagittarius, the person on Sagittarius mind. Universe, from the 20th of July to 26th of July, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson, Sagittarius, and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and 10 of Cups. So they're seeing heavy synchronicity of 10s. 10 is all completion of a cycle for a new cycle to begin. So they're feeling weighed down by the responsibilities of life, exhausted, burnt out, overwhelmed by how they treated you also. And this is why wants to walk away from this heavy load towards an emotionally fulfilling relationship with you, realizes that they need to leave anything that drains them in the past, towards a more honest connection with you, because they realize that they find you very attractive, they find you very sexy, and because of the passion that they have for you, they realize that with you they can create a storybook romance, they can create harmony, a stable connection with you, and will be coming in as a confident person even if they don't feel it, because they feel that deep love for you. They realize deep within themselves, they still realize that you also love them deep down. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Sagittarius and the person, their mind. Interesting. We have Judgment, Sagittarius. With anything else? No. Okay. Alright, so this is in the shared energy field, Sagittarius Judgment, with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you will have to place the energies. So I'll just read them out. They are having that realization deep within themselves that they wanted to walk away from anything that does not serve them. They're waking up to the connection, understanding your value. Somebody who is at that evaluation stage of the connection where they know that they need to make that decision within themselves of what to ask you, whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance, because deep down they want a stable new beginning with you. Ace of Pentacles, they want to make an offer, send you a message to see if this connection can create stability, security with you, if because they were seeing that potential of a storybook romance with you. You, on the other hand, also have that decision to make about this connection. But with the Ace of Pentacles for you, Sagittarius, you could be somebody who is wanting a new beginning in your life, and you could meet somebody totally new with the date card. You could meet somebody totally new through a work or somebody who's stable, and or you have a work offer that is coming towards you that can lead to a lot of abundance, towards a lot of growth, or just because you're in that stage where you're doing well, you're focusing all your energy into your work, and you still have to make that decision if you actually want the new beginning with your person, or you're just doing well by yourself and you're ready to meet somebody totally new. Something is happening over the next few days, Sagittarius. Something is coming to light properly, because Mercury is going into direct, and this is why both of you have a decision to make about this connection, and both of you will be evaluating if this connection is worth a renewal, or or just waking up to the soul connection also, because it's an intense connection, and then needing to make that decision. That's what I have, Sagittarius. Do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates. Do check it, even if it resonates, it might give you a clearer picture. That's what I have, and I'll see you in your other signs. Take care. Hi Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Capricorn and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorn, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. This card keeps coming up today, parting. So we have Three of Cups, wedding rings, not today, and sunglasses. So you could be single, and while being single, you're spending time with your loved ones in social gatherings, you know, having fun, living in the moment. You share a soul connection with your person, but you want something that can go the distance now in your life, something that can lead to a traditional relationship also with your person. You know, you're in that energy that you've had enough, and after being hurt, after laying some kind of boundary, you're standing for what you believe in. You don't want to deal with anything that destroys your peace, because it has been a difficult journey for you to come to this stage where you're spending time with friends, you're collaborating in some pursuit, or you're just happy being single, and this is why you're wanting a relationship that can go the distance. And you have sunglasses also. So your person could be somebody who is keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family. Both of you could be looking at the connection from each other's perspective, but when you are looking at it, you're in that energy where you don't want anything to make you upset anymore. You don't want to deal with any negative drama because they hurt you, and you had to learn those life lessons, and after learning them, you want committed relationship. Your person, on the other hand, could be looking at the connection from your perspective, realizing that you're standing the ground while you're having fun with friends, family. Yeah. Okay. So I'm picking a Page of Swords energy, that they're keeping tabs on you because they feel that connection with you. And this week we have that Mercury going direct, so you might see things very clearly with that emotional fog beginning to lift also. So feelings, conversations, and hidden truth that did not make sense earlier on, you're seeing through things very clearly. Clarity is coming in of where you stand, what you want moving ahead, and I think you want something that is stable in your life, Capricorn. Let's see what are they hiding in the week of 20th to 26th of July, universe, from Capricorn, the person that is on Capricorn's mind. What are they hiding from Capricorn? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Capricorn, the person on Capricorn's mind, universe? A lot of cards, Capricorn. Okay. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. Okay, and this is why they are stalking you. Somebody who is not sure on how they will be perceived by you. Also, because Page of Swords is that energy, what I was picking up earlier, stalking you, thinking a lot how they will be perceived. Somebody who's very vigilant, thinking a lot before they communicate, because they're not sure, because you laid boundaries with them. I fantasize about you. Okay, all right. I'm in love with you. Could be thinking about you intimately, wanting new passionate romantic start with you because of the feelings that they have for you. Okay. I know that we have a soul connection. Yeah. So as I was picking up earlier, they feel that intensity. Whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Okay. So unless you know a person, please do not take it. Karmic relationship, if you know it, it's a different thing, but not from a general reading. Karmic relationship is basically parents, siblings, uncle and auntie, work family, you know. We are all dealing with karma packages anyways. So that's why probably they are having a difficult time. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So because they hurt you, that's why your guards are high. You don't want to deal with anything negative. I don't feel like I deserve you. Yeah, and probably has a lot of regret, and they've let the regret take over, and this is why is not sure how to reach out to you even though they have feelings. Probably even the karmic relationship could be affecting the connection also, not knowing how to deal with them. Okay, let's see their next move. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person of Capricorn's mind towards Capricorn from the 20th of July to 26th of July, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Oh wow. Okay, so we have Two of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Fool with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so while being single, they see you as a dream, as a catch, somebody who's pouring in yourself, reaping the rewards of your labor, Capricorn, and they realize, they know actually that you also love them. They already knew that Two of Cups is mutual love. It's like the divine soul bond, divine love connection, where they're aware that you also love them, that both of you have mutual feelings for each other. And because of the feelings that they have, because they see you as a dream, as a catch, as a pre-empress energy, somebody who's focused on your own growth, on your abundance, they want that new beginning. They want to take that leap towards you. They want to have that adventure with you, take that leap with the Fool, and is looking for that opportunity to make their move, and because they really want to speak to you, and is in that mind frame that because of the mutual feelings that they really should speak to you, and because they have been looking for that opportunity, can just make an impulsive, impatient move, thinking that, let me just make that move to see if I can seize the moment, if I can capture the day, if I can just make that move, and could just make that daring move because they really want to speak to you to see if that new beginning with you is possible, Capricorn. Universe, please show us what's next. Can make an unexpected daring move towards you, impulsive move. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Capricorn and the person on their mind. Interesting, Capricorn. We have the Lovers. Nice. Okay. All right, so with the Lovers, we have Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field. Capricorn could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So with the Lovers, they feel the intensity of the connection. They feel that pull towards you. They feel that they want to get into union with you, and to get into union about this connection is the decision that they have to make, how to be open, how to get into alignment with you, and they're doing this while being patient with themselves, taking the time to make that decision on how to come towards you. Because they're in the mindset that good things take time. So let's make this decision with a lot of care. You could be in that energy where you feel that bond with them, you feel that connection with them, but at the same time, you also have to make that decision if they're being open enough. Are they giving you that complete truth? Are they being totally honest, and you will be taking the time to invest in the connection also, because probably during the summer, over the next few weeks, you're in that energy that you want to enjoy life, you want to see their actions. You're not going to jump in directly. You're going to see how they nurture the connection of the choices that they make with you because of the love that they feel for you. I'm in love with you. They feel that love, but have that decision on how to show you their love. And you're in that energy because you want something long term, and you want a connection with a long term perspective. You're going to take the time while you're enjoying life, having fun with your friends in the summer, spending time being single. You're going to look at their actions. Are they being open enough with me? Do they actually want the union? What are they doing to show me that they are ready to invest in this connection? And something about the summer can be quite significant, because both of you have that decision to make about this connection, of how you want to proceed with them. Yes, Two of Cups, yes, you also love them, but at the same time, you are taking the time to invest. Capricorn is what I'm picking up. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates, so I can tap into your energy. Check it out. Even if it resonates, might give you a clearer picture. That's what I have, and I'll see you in your other signs, dear Capricorn. Take care. Hi Aquarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Aquarius and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Oh wow, interesting. So we have backstabbing, soulmates, and an engagement ring. So your person has made repeated mistakes with you, and because of which you had to process a lot of pain. You could be somebody who is feeling that they stabbed you in the back. It was a soul lesson for you to learn. It's a deep soul bond that you feel with your person, that it was a soul contract where you had to learn these life lessons. And probably now, after learning these life lessons, you're in that energy that you want something long-term committed in your life, because you've learned that lessons. Your person, on the other hand, is realizing the repeated mistakes that they have made for you, and is thinking how to be in partnership with you after the mistakes that they have made. Okay. Couple of these cards did come out in other sign placements. I can't place it. The backstabbing and the engagement ring. Do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, Aquarius, for a clearer picture. Let's see, universe, in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, what is the person on Aquarius' mind hiding from Aquarius? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aquarius, the person on Aquarius' mind, universe? And this week, Aquarius, we have Mercury that's going direct. So you may find that this connection starts making more sense to you, of the life lessons that you have learned. Also, that emotional fog begins to lift. Feelings, conversations, even the hidden truth that probably once felt uncertain brings in more clarity. You're seeing things clearly for where things are, what you want. You want something stable in your life now, is the way I'm seeing it. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Okay, so they're realizing that after the repeated mistakes that they have made, they want to align their mind, body, and soul also. Because they are having that heavy realization that they need to heal, take some time, take a break a bit, because they are processing a lot of pain within themselves also, and could be thinking about you a lot, because of the mistakes that they have made with you, but somehow thinking that they need to take a break right now to heal. Okay, your energy is intoxicating and pulling me in. Lovers, okay, feels that pull, feels the intensity of the connection. I'm not surprised with that soul connection card. So yeah, it's an intense connection. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. So please do not take a person from a general reading. Could be, if you know, it's a different thing, but could be just talking about parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, work, family. We are all dealing with karma baggages anyways. Probably the karmic relationship that has influenced the connection also, but they still feel the pull towards you. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. 3 of Swords. Heavy realization of the mistakes that they have made with you, and heavily thinking about you, realizing they need to make a decision, but because they're thinking about the mistakes that they have made, is also in that energy that probably they need to heal, because they're in a lot of pain. This 3 of Swords is them, in a lot of pain right now. Okay, and is thinking about you obsessively and thinking that they need to stop it. Okay, universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Aquarius mind towards Aquarius from the 20th of July to 26th of July, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline, Aquarius. Wow. So they're really emotionally confused. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Death, and the Moon card. What's below the Moon? 5 of Cups, heavy regret. Okay. So they, after how things have ended between you guys, they are trying to balance their emotions, trying to adapt to the situation, trying to prioritize on what needs their attention first, because they realize with you they got emotional fulfillment. They see that potential of a storybook romance, but at the same time they also realize that after how things have ended with you, they will need to show you a complete renewal in their attitude, a complete transformation, a change in their attitude to claim this happiness of a storybook romance. And how to show you the change, how to show you the transformation, change in their attitude, in their behavior, is why they are feeling the emotional confusion and trying to balance what needs their attention first. Probably because of the past deception, having a lot of anxiety on how to show you the change because of the past regret. Also with the 5 of Cups, Moon is basically emotional confusion, not certain how to show you the change because of the regret, because of the sadness, keeps replaying the past again and again, and feeling sad. So cross watcher, if you're watching, yes, what has happened in the past is sad, but turn, otherwise this emotional confusion will consume you also. And Aquarius, with you need to see their actions and proceed with caution, because Moon is my least favorite card, but it's life. The reason why they are uncertain is because of their past deception, and having a lot of anxiety within themselves because of the regret that they have caused in your energy and within them also. Yes, Ten of Cups is here, which they see the potential, but they have to come towards you the correct way. They're suppressing their intuition is because it's blocked because of the moon. So you need to move ahead with caution with them and follow your intuition with them. Okay. Because there's a lot of regret, a lot of emotional baggage from the past, resisting to the change and letting the anxiety take over them. And this is why they're trying to balance their emotions and finances. Okay. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aquarius and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Aquarius will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates. Okay, so in the shared energy field, we have Sun, Two of Wands in movement, and the World at the bottom of the deck. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. They got a lot of happiness with you, is the Sun card. And because of the happiness that they got with you, after how things have ended, they are still deciding on how to claim this happiness with you. And because they're still in that decision-making stage, the movement can go in either ways. If it goes an upright, then they're considering their options, making that future plan of what is the best way to claim this happiness, to have this new cycle with you. If it goes in reverse, then they still are lacking that strategy on how to claim that happiness, on how to have this beginning with you, how to have success with you, how to communicate the truth to you also. Somebody who is not in that stage of making that decision, somebody who is going back at the board and rethinking again and again in their mind, is trying to set a goal within themselves also of how do they communicate, how do they have that new cycle, how do they claim that happiness. The other way I could read it is you are in that energy that you are working towards your own success, towards your own joy, towards your own happiness. You're working towards your success with your person. You could be in that energy that you want that entire truth for a new cycle to begin. If not, you're okay. You could be in that energy when it happens that you know what, let me just think that I need to decide what is best for me. Is the decision that you are trying to make with your person. You could be thinking that they just don't have that purpose within themselves. They lack that goal within themselves, and this is why you're not sure also of how to proceed with them, because you're in that energy that can you actually be happy with them after you saw that potential of happiness with them. Yes, but at the same time, can they actually make those changes within them to show me the change? Otherwise, you're still moving towards your own success, towards having a new chapter with your person. Some days you could be thinking that probably I need to make that decision on how to claim my own happiness with them. But if it goes in reverse, then you're like, they cannot make the adjustments with me after how things have ended. So how can I be? So you could be in that energy that you could, for a few people, you could also be thinking that I need to travel, I need to take some time out. You could be traveling for a vacation or something, but either ways you are needing to make that decision also because you need that truth from them, and that is what you are wanting them to show you. But if it goes in reverse, you think they just lack that goal within themselves, the strategy on how to come in clean, because you will You will see their actions, Aquarius. For you, that truth to have success is important. And if you don't get it, then you could be in that energy saying if they are not ready to make adjustments, if I don't see the adjustments in their behavior, then I'm happy to move towards my own success. I'll be honest with myself. Is the energy you are in, Aquarius. Have to be honest with the read. Do check your other signs. But you're working towards your own success, towards your own achievement. That's what I have. And I'll see you in your other signs. Take care. Hi, Pisces. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Pisces and the person on their mind in the week of 20th of July to 26th of July, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Sorry. So we have passion, chaser, and sunglasses. Okay. So probably with that chaser card and the sun, actually all three cards came out in different sign placements. I can't place it, so do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka, please. So in the past, you were probably the chaser, but now your person is wanting to chase you, probably because one of you was the runner and the chaser dynamic is going on. In the past, probably you chased them because of the passion, but now your person is wanting to chase you, but is not sure on how to have this passionate start with you. You have let go of that chasing tendency. You're focused on your own happiness right now. But the passion is still there, the attraction is still there, and because of the passion, because of the attraction, your person could be somebody who's keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family. You could also be looking at the connection from their perspective and realizing the mistakes that you have made in the past, probably with them by chasing them. But I don't think you're in that chaser energy right now. It's them who are in the Page of Swords energy, thinking a lot, keeping tabs on you, thinking how to chase you, to have that passionate start with you, because of the passion, because of the fire, because of the attraction, desire that they feel for you. And this is what they have been looking. But I think you're not in that energy of chasing them anymore, because you could be somebody who's having fun right now. Finding the passion for love and life again, probably, Pisces, is what I'm picking up. And this week we have the Mercury going direct, so the emotional fog could be lifting. Feelings, conversations, and the hidden truth, probably that once felt uncertain, can become more clearer. Both you and your person could be having greater clarity on where the connection truly stands, where it's heading. I think there is a lot of passion, yes, but I don't see you as chasing. I think it's them who's chasing, but keeping tabs through social media on how to chase you to have that passionate start is what they're thinking. Let's see, in the week of 20th to the 26th of July, universe, what is the person on Pisces mind hiding from Pisces? What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher self wanting to tell Pisces, the person on Pisces mind, universe? Okay, I'm afraid that I lost you forever. See, I told you. So they are the one who is keeping tabs on you, and because they see you as enjoying life, having fun, because you found that passion for love and life again, and because you're not chasing them properly, they think that that they have lost you forever. Okay, I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Yeah, Probably in the past they were in that runner energy, somebody who was, yes, selfish, let their ego affect the connection, and this is why they're frustrated with themselves right now, but still having quite a bit of an ego, don't get me wrong. Six of Wands, and this is why every time my phone rings, I hope it's you, still thinking that you will chase them. Oh my god, probably not even having that confidence now, because of the way that they treated you, ran from you, from the connection, somehow, but probably because of that chasing feeling that they got within you is why you are focused on doing you, but they don't have that confidence because they let their ego and selfishness affect the connection, and this is why not sure how to approach you, and this is why thinking it's better if you approach them. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I am in love with you. Ace of Cups. Sorry. So, Ace of Cups wants that new romantic, passionate start with you because of the happiness that they got. Okay. Clearly has feelings but is not sure how to approach you after their actions. Okay. Let's see, universe. What is the next move, next action of the person on Pisces mind towards Pisces from the 20th of June to 26th of July, 20th of July to 26th of July, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline, Pisces. Yeah. All right. So we have eight Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands, and Hierophant. So they know that your guards are high with them after the way they dealt with you. You are not going to back down from what you believe in. You're taking a stand for what you believe in. Your defense mechanism has kicked in because of the way that they were selfish with you. They were egoistic with you, but they also realize within them that this connection is worth fighting for because of the passion that they have for you. But Eight Wands being in reverse, they don't know how to overcome your defense mechanism. Somebody who is in that energy that, yes, Eight Wands in upright is somebody who wants to speak to you real soon, real quick, to fight for the connection. Eight Wands in reverse is somebody who's realizing that they want to fight for the connection because of the passion, but because they don't know how to speak to you, is somebody who's feeling that energetic block within themselves, is even thinking that delaying the connection, delaying to contact you. Somebody who's thinking that, today is not the good day. I am not feeling good within themselves, so I definitely cannot win Pisces over. Is somebody who's basically lacking that focus to overcome your gods, wanting it because they want to fight for the connection, but somebody who's delaying, stalling, because they don't feel good within themselves, is thinking that today is not a good day, I cannot win Pisces. It's in that energy, somebody who's taking the time, because they realize deep within themselves with the Hierophant of how they treated you. The difference between right and wrong is the reason why somebody who's now awakening to the connection, understanding the connection, understanding the difference between right and wrong, and because they are turning spiritual, somebody who's trying to keep that faith to do the right thing, but just slowing down on how to overcome your defenses because they don't feel confident. So it might take a bit of time, about a bit of time, will not be very soon, is the Eight of Wands in reverse, just because they've lost the momentum within themselves on how to win you over. They're not feeling up to the mark, but some shift is happening over the next few days, where they might start seeing things more in a more clearer light. And if it happens, the card can go in upright. If it goes in upright, then because of the passion, they would want to speak to you to see if they can have that progress, that alignment. But when you see the reading, they don't have that confidence within themselves, is trying to put things on hold, to probably even thinking today is not is putting things on hold, basically wanting to fight to show you the right way, but just delaying it, stalling the conversation, taking the time to align. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Pisces and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Pisces, so will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements and let me know how it resonates. Okay, we have the Empress with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So you place it how it sees fit. They wanted to create the connection, fight for the connection, but just were lacking the confidence, putting it on hold. And what's next is they want to create the connection. They want to sweep you off your feet, because of the passion that they have. The passion is heavy in this read. Okay, because of the passion, they wanted to create the connection. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine. Does not have to be in a feminine body. They, if you resonate with the twin flame journey, they could be seeing you as a mother, pregnant, or just as that sensual, beautiful person, who they can create this caring, nurturing relationship with. And this is why he's wanting to sweep you off your feet. You, on the other hand, Pisces, could be in that energy where you're focused on your own abundance, you're focused on creation of a project, you're focused on your own beauty, an artistic endeavor, a project that you're working on. You're basically caring and nurturing for yourself. With your person, you could be thinking that in the past, yes, the passion is there, but in the past they did not think their actions through. They were like a player in and out of the connection, a shameless flirt. And after how they have been, can you still create the connection with them? They clearly find you very sexy and attractive. You're in that process with the Five of Pentacles. They are feeling left out in the cold by you. Could be having some kind of financial troubles also, but wanting to sweep you off your feet. You could be rebuilding your life after the way they have treated you, and you needing to make that decision if you actually want to focus your energy on them or not. If you actually want to create the connection with them or not, because you just see them as a charmer, somebody who hurt you, probably put you through a lot of turmoil in the past, and that's why your guards could be high with them, with the Seven of Wands, because they hurt you in the past. They made you feel like a chaser in the past, and this is why your guards with them are high now. And you're in that process of rebuilding your life, and could be seeing them just as a shameless flirt when you're making that decision, if you can actually create the connection with them. And this is why you're focused on yourself, focused on your abundance, on your creation of your own wealth. Okay, that's what I have. Pisces, do check your other sign placements. Even if it resonates, might give you a clearer picture. That's what I have. Sending you a lot of love and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your energy more often. But with the passion card, you clearly are finding the passion for love and life again. I'll see you guys there. Take care. Bye for now.